hear what I said? Bind up treasures with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You know how you do that? You come out here into the streets and put in your little penny.
Take heed unto the word.
That's it. That's you putting in your penny. Taking heed. Rather than give the sacrifice of fools. Hearing. Letting divine precepts enter into your mind. Being not a forgetful hero. Right? But a doer. How's it go? That says James chapter 1, verse 21. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness. Receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls, man. Imagine that. You know that words can save you. Did you know that words can save you? We're not just any old words, because you got our people, they're all up in the library. Full of words. Reading them books. All them books. And all them books of the making of many books, there's no end. Right? You reading them books, boy. Right? And them books are not gonna save you. All them libraries are gonna be burned up when the missiles touch ground. Right? And what's that? What's the S alarm? Read it. What's the alarm? It's a lock it. Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 12. And further, by these, my son, be admonished. What the word be admonished mean? The word admonish means to warn. Warn or reprimand someone firmly. So we're standing firmly with Yahweh Hashem outside. We're also firmly warning you so-called black men and so-called black women and Latinas and Hispanics, man. It says, and further by these, my son, showing you that this warning is towards these so-called black men. You know why? Because your wives and your women will be saved through you. So this warning is specifically to Israelite men, so-called black men, and the indigenous man of North, Central, and South America. Because if you have girlfriends or wives or children, they will be saved through you. So this word isn't really sent to them, it's sent to you. You're the rulers of your households, man. Yeah? So this doctrine is masculine. It emphasizes patriarchy. So it says, of making of many books, there is no end. All these libraries. And much study is the weariness of the flesh. You see? Of all these books. But there's one book you should be seeking for. Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read.
None of these words shall fail.
There's one book.
None shall want their mate.
You're looking for the wrong book. You're too ashamed to even look at us. You know what I mean? Hey man. She had bad intentions for the Israelite man.
That's right.
She had bad intent. Man, you got something going.
Yet this is Matthew 12, verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words shall thou be justified, and by thy words shall thou be condemned.
Read that again.
Matthew 12, starting at verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. Yeah, so as you were saying, what's the piece that you had before?
Is that by the making of many books?
Yeah, about seeking after words.
Yeah.
You know, there's many libraries, many books, you know, but what words really matter? The words that matter are the words of the Lord.
Right.
Who is the ultimate exemplification of the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shai?
Right.
So these words that he taught us, these words that came in the body of the book, those are the words that we adhere to, that we teach from, and that we live by.
Right.
Because many men are full of vain words, vain opinions, but that's not going to get them anywhere in the day of judgment.
Exactly. Do you understand? Because in the time to come, you're gonna have a whole lot of people trying to turn back to God, right? Calling upon your God. Looking for something. Right? You have a lot of people that are turning onto God, because when bad times hit, that's what people do. They go to your idols, go to your gods, looking for deliverance and protection. It says Isaiah 34 verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. Read that again. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. That's the main book. That's the go-to. And that's why I said, no one of these shall fail. That's why you should seek out that book. Because none of these prophecies will fail. It will speak and not lie.
So shall be the word that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, that it shall accomplish the thing whereunto I sent it.
That's what I'm saying. If you're a gambler, gamble for the words of the Lord. Put all your money on the words of Yahweh Shem Shai.
Yeah.
Cast all your money on the prophecies, man. And you shall find it after many days, man. You understand? Let me give. As it says, Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 1. Cast thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days. Read that again. Cast thy bread upon the waters. What are we doing right now? We're casting this word upon what? The many seas and nations and tongues, man.
It's like ducks in the water.
Yeah. We're prophesying to many kings and multitudes and nations, man. This word is being sent to the four corners of this world, man.
That's right.
governments are taking heed to our words. You don't know that? Not boasting or bragging, but this is factual. The governmental powers that be take recognition of us, the Israelites. It says, cast thy bread upon the waters, for thou shalt find it after many days. What does that mean? Meaning, you're going to see these prophecies be fulfilled.
Yep, and it's going to come to pass.
It will come to pass. You will find it after many days. That's what I'm saying, stay steadfast. You got certain guys that say the Lord delayeth his coming, but at the end of the day, you're going to find it after many days, man. The Lord delayeth his coming. You got guys dropping out the truth, but you're going to find it after many days. Go on. Go on.
Right, this is Revelation 1 and verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Do that again.
Revelation 1 and verse 3 again. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy.
And blessed are they that hear these words. Hey man, we're living in a time that's all about consumerism. So imagine you got people that value words. How many people value words? Because it's all about goods. The getting of goods, getting. And heaping up riches. But you're heaping up the wrong riches, man. Come on.
Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
When you keep those things, that means that you have a healthy fear of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
These words will always be in the back of your mind.
You have a healthy fear because you're storing it up inside your mind. You're receiving that warning, that admonition. You're being admonished, you're being warned, and you're considering that which you have heard. Meaning when you consider these things, you shut your damn mouth. And you listen. Let me get this
Now, yeah, for 10 years, certain things.
As it says, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision, let me start from verse 2. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Right? So it said what? It says, Salakia. It says, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision. Meaning these visions were written. Right? You have men that wrote the visions of the end destruction, the second death, the great nuclear destruction. It was written down. The salvation of the elect. That was written down. The immortality of the elect. That was written down. It was all recorded. Contained within these scriptures. Write the vision. Yahweh shall returning in the chariots of heaven with power and great glory. That was written down. Hold on. Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Meaning run this race, run this course. What's that course? Meaning doing this work until the end, man. Right? And what did the poor say? I finished my course, and there's a crown laid up for me. Do you understand? That he may run that readeth it. Bring out your precept and we'll go back home.
Yeah, this is just to back up.
No.
This is second Ezra to back up the elders' point. Verse 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to listen to paper, for they are faithful and true.
Don't read that again.
Second Ezra 15 from verse 1 again. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
See, that's powerful, man.
And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
See what I'm saying? So, speak these words in the ears of my people. Because when you hear these words, it's meant to be recollected within your mind. And that's Yahweh Shai supping with you. And you're eating these words. It's digesting within your soul. And you don't go want no more because your soul has been satisfied with these very same words of prophecy. And cause these words to be what? Written in paper.
For they are faithful and true.
They are faithful, meaning these words will accomplish whereto has been sent. It will accomplish, these prophecies won't be fulfilled. That's what it says, none of these prophecies shall fail. None of these shall fail. And it says, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, for the, let me read that again, the middle of verse 2, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. What's that? I believe that's in 2 Timothy. As it says, 2 Timothy 4, verse 7, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day. And not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing.
That's right.
And it says, at the end of that course, at the end of that course, there's laid up a crown. Right? So I mean, at the end of this work, at the end of this course, when we endure to the end, there's what a crown that will never fade away, man. Do you understand? Like Paul back then, naturally he died, but he was predestined to receive that crown. Because naturally Paul would reincarnate. And he'll come back in the flesh, just like any other man. But here, what the scripture says, the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. So he come back to do that work all over again. And that crown that's going to be given to the elect, that's going to come when Yahweh Shai returns.
Right?
And it says here,
that's a very powerful scripture you just read, because the way Apostle Paul spoke, he knew he was about to die. Now that's the kind of mindset and attitude that Lord willing, the Lord puts that spirit on us when it's our time. Because we can say that we're fought the good fight, fought the good fight of faith, you know, ready to die basically. Not clinging to the things of this life and think, oh shit, oh, Lord, I don't know. We want to be steadfast, we want to be confident, man. Yeah. Always confident. Back to you.
You guys, the Israelites. He's in the world. It says 1 Peter 5, verse 4. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Read that again. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. So, you know, when the chief shepherd, who's that Yahweh Shai, when he shall appear in the clouds of heaven, which are the chariots, the so-called UFOs, when the elect get beamed up into those chariots and our bodies change.
Sorry, can I ask you a question? Because I don't know if you...
Yeah, it's a weird time to go. Oh, hi, people.
If you have time. So, if you have time, I want to... I'm doing some community something. So what do you something and I will pay for that service.
You what?
I will pay for the service. To record.
You report us.
No.
What do you want to do?
I want to do there's something I'm doing on the public.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for somebody that helps. For 1 hour, 2 hours, then I'll pay for service. Something.
No, we don't do anything. We don't do this. This is what we do.
Yes.
It's our job. It's our job.
When are you back in Hackney?
Huh?
Dalston? Hi. When are you back in Hackney, Dalston?
We don't go there. Well, where? Because I don't know what group you
It's like the people that are in next to Dalston Station. No?
Well, what camp are they?
Dalston.
What camp are they? What group are they?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because I watched something online, but I thought it was you lot. The purple outfit, the purple and gold outfit.
Okay.
Are they the same people?
IUIC.
No. What about in North London? Like Seven Sisters? Have you been there before?
Yeah, I've been there before. Yeah. I know those guys. Well, I don't know which group you're talking about, but I know
have
certain
names.
guys.
I just thought, that's why I said hi quickly. But I thought it was you. Everyone has to find their own little way. But where are you next?
We're here.
So what are you preaching? Just 12 tribes of Judah. So
You don't take this thing seriously. I can tell.
tell me, because I need to take it seriously because Babylon is real.
You need to start taking this seriously.
Because
You
they're
might
affecting
see
the black
us in
woman.
that, but
Like
I think like our people are more concerned with now.
of what they think.
Because it's always
Yeah, it's the spirit.
Yeah, but it is.
yeah.
But it is. No, I am taking it seriously. You know why? Because I realise that for these white men to be pressurising black women to be carrying their children and actually striking our DNA down in different ways, that people are actually losing their life as well as our children being actually cursed by this killing and whatever it is, it suggests that something's going on. And as much as I can see behind you, there's an image that is conflicting to the creation of woman. I know that's a deceptive image that's being created, but because of now we've got this dressing up, hair extensions, wearing trousers, I believe that, the mother nature of things from an African woman perspective is being redefined and destroyed and actually there's no elements of wanting to see a healthy black family as well as our DNA live surpass who they are when they actually come from us.
Yeah.
I don't come from no white man.
I know what you're talking about. I think you're more into like you're not
I
really
don't
into,
like depression.
you're not really into this knowledge. You're more into like black people knowledge, kind of like black people knowledge, kind of thing. You're saying that white men are impregnating so-called black women, and black women are bearing the seed of them.
Yes, and then they're even taking the child and calling it something else by striking the black woman down in any other way that they can. And then you see other white people walking like as a tribe, but they've now got hold of the black woman's DNA, and then they're just calling it, and they just right and benefiting from it, like as if to say that
What's happened is that when you get impregnated by a so-called white man, that child is from him.
Yes.
It's not from us. It's not us. So that child is not black, as you might say.
Well, I don't think it has the same tribe. The tribe is
Because
because now they've taken the stolen the seed and started endorsing it in their tribe and their way of life and their way of thinking. And then when these mixed children or mixed culture children look at African women, they kind of detect them now because they're like told in a way that it's like, no, these are the ones that are kind of like being discarded, and in fact to be more with them is more privilege and to a better life. And whether it's driving a nice car, and whether it's them returning themselves back to the same white man and trying to have be impregnated and drive a nice car, live in a nice clean house.
Well, you have to be more concerned with that. Listen, the Most High is not only looking to deliver an elect of his people, right? When they say his people, talk about our people, us, the Israelites. That's who we are. So-called black people and indigenous people of North, Central, South America, we're the Israelites. We're the chosen people. Like what country?
Well, I found out I'm West African and Caribbean. So my grandma was from West Ball in Jamaica, and I've never had that in West Africa.
So you're an Israelite woman, right? You know what I'm saying? We're the chosen people. The Most High is only looking for an elect. The saved is elect from this thing. So this is going to be an international thing.